Love bite.
Why
would you call an ambulance over there?
If it's no emergency and there's no danger to your life, call 1-777-995.
Hi everyone, I'm Annette and I'm back here to host a brand new game show called
What's the Emergency?
So for now, let's meet our contestants. On my right, we have Sha and SyaMing in Team SyaMing.
Wait, why are you the old man?
Why not? You go watch the show or not?
Obviously, SyaMing is the old man.
Now on my left, we have Maddie and Siraj in Team Hotties.
Come on.
Hotties?
What's that sound?
What kind of boomer name is this?
What is the tagline, Siraj?
Our tagline is basically Team Hotties, we fight
Fire with fire.
Maybe are you being influenced too much by Siraj?
We are literally in matching colours.
So what?
Okay, so guys, the objective of today's game show is to help you guys understand how to identify what is an emergency medical situation. Just like how our song goes, if it's no emergency and there's no danger to your life, call 1-777-995. The aim for all of y'all today is to work together to earn as many points as you can as a team. Yes, as a team, very important, as a team, to avoid the forfeit. That's going to be very embarrassing and gross, so y'all don't want
Wait,
that.
what forfeit and why is it embarrassing?
I cannot say. Y'all just don't
What
want
you
to
cannot
lose.
say? Just say
I
that.
cannot say it.
I demand to know.
Just don't lose, alright? So let's begin. Okay, everybody, for your very first game, you'll be standing in this middle line over here, and when I read out a scenario, you're gonna hear this sound. And that will be your cue to jump to the side which you think is the correct answer. So if you think the scenario is an emergency, you jump to 995. If you think it's a non-emergency, you jump to 1-777. They will take you to the hospital at a fee.
Sha, you're gonna read my mind.
Get
okay?
that inner telepathy
Don't
with
let
your
them.
team member going on, no discussion. So before we begin, let me just clarify one more time what is an emergency medical situation. So an emergency is an illness or injury that's life-threatening that could lead to death or serious complications if not treated immediately. It usually involves situations where your breathing, airways or circulation is compromised. Remember that, you're gonna need it. Are you all ready to start?
Yes.
Hey, Sha, come on.
Emergency, man, what's emergency?
Heart attack.
Oh, wait. Hey,
SyaMing, this is so easy, no? I started a very easy
I thought this
question.
was emergency. Sorry, Sha.
Life-threatening.
I never checked properly.
Splinter in the finger. Alright, everyone got this right. Minor burn. Suddenly unable to move. So who can tell me why is suddenly unable to move an emergency situation?
What if you can't move and you're driving?
Okay, let me give you a hint. It's a sign of...
Stroke.
You are right! So it could be an indication of stroke, which is an emergency, and other serious illnesses like nerve injuries.
Okay, better call.
Insomnia.
Just cause you suffer from it doesn't make it emergency.
No, you know why? It's because SyaMing did the whole... Like, I expected him to be wrong. Wow,
Hey,
he's confirmed
what is
wrong.
this even? Hey.
So the lesson here is don't follow people, okay? Next one, falling unconscious.
Unconscious.
Oh, Maddie's correct.
Really?
For real?
Falling unconscious, you
Unconscious
know,
is
that's obviously an
what
emergency.
I mean.
I'm gonna start reading a little bit faster, okay?
Okay.
Mouth vomiting. Mouth vomiting is a
Stop.
non-emergency. Love bite.
This.
Why would you call an ambulance over there? Sha?
Okay, you know what? I think I know why Sha. Because she don't know where the love bite come from. That's why she worried. That's why she goes to
Could be how you know
emergency.
she don't know.
I don't know.
Hey.
Feeling severely breathless. It is an emergency because it's a compromise in the airways. Remember I said breathing difficulties is an
No, it might
emergency.
be like an inhaler thing. You just need to get your inhaler and you'll be fine.
No, I already said it just now. So next, cut with excessive non-stop bleeding.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys all got this right. It's an emergency because too much bleeding will reduce the amount of blood circulating in the body, which will lead to a lack of oxygen to the organs and tissues, which can lead to death. Wife angry and you never say sorry.
SyaMing knows.
Unless you see. Okay, wait. I can explain. SyaMing, you're married, right? I also married. This is an emergency.
Not
Okay,
an
trust me.
emergency. Next, no sunglasses to wear.
I know.
This is for me.
One more. Unbearable migraine.
Unbearable.
Okay, unbearable, yes.
Yes, we all agree.
Yes, yes.
Actually, you all got it wrong. It's an emergency because amongst many conditions, this could be a sign of stroke or indicate bleeding in the brain, which is serious and needs to be tended to as an emergency.
Emergency.
Wearing sunglasses indoors.
I've been losing by too much already.
Food poisoning accompanied with severe vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain and dehydration.
Dude!
It's actually an emergency. Because severe dehydration due to food poisoning can be an emergency if it's not treated immediately.
Can you say the condition again one more time? Just say the condition again, see what I'm ready.
It's a long
Food poisoning accompanied with severe vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain and dehydration.
Which part of that is a non-emergency?
I tell you what,
Hospital follow-up.
Wait, hospital what? Hospital
follow-up. She went to the non-emergency. It is actually a non-emergency because some of us do have friends and family that have limited mobility, but they need transport to the hospital for a medical appointment, and the non-emergency 1777 can actually be called to allow for private arrangements to be made. So the final scenario, are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Not being able to think of lame jokes.
You know what? I understand. I understand.
My career depends
It really does actually.
Shah, you're on my team, Shah.
And that's the end of the game. Let's take a look at your scores. In the lead, we have Team Hotties.
Loser!
Okay, the league, guys.
Correct, we need that.
Guys, there's one more game, so I think you're celebrating a bit too early.
Oh.
Yeah, a bit too early.
Yeah, one more
okay?
game. Your wait
But
again.
before we start, I just want to share that it's really important to know when to call 995 for emergencies. And this is because SCDF will no longer convey non-emergency cases to the hospital. The advice for non-emergency cases is to make your own transport arrangements to seek treatment from a family doctor or a nearby clinic, or you can call 1777 for a non-emergency ambulance at a fee. So let's start the next game.
What is the next
What is
game?
the next game?
This next game is called Shut Up is Charades. So this next game is called Shut Up is Charades. You and your teammate will be split up. One will be acting out scenarios in this booth. The other one will have to try and guess what these scenarios are and pick up the phones in front of you to call the correct number. So if you think it's an emergency, call 995. If you think it's a non-emergency, you can call 1777 to get an ambulance at a fee. For everything else, you can call your mother. So you guys will have 90 seconds to guess and act the scenarios.
Hey, Shah, come on, we can do it.
Just don't cheat, SyaMing. Try not to cheat.
Cannot cheat, okay? You cannot turn around. I'm watching you. Okay, Team SyaMing, you're going first.
We are ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, what's this? Okay, knee pain. Die hard. Blue black.
Broken knee.
Knee abrasion.
Fracture.
Pass.
Bicycle.
Car accident.
But there's another part to it though.
Broken leg.
We'll take it.
Oh, okay, another 5.
Correct,
Let's
next.
go. What's this?
Strangulation.
Heart attack. Okay, another 5.
Alright,
Alright.
next.
Malaria.
Mosquito bite. Mum.
Correct. You actually gave it away.
What's that? Electric shock. Electrocution.
Then go sleep.
Time for electrocution.
You're almost there.
Unconscious from electrocution. Right, another 5.
Correct,
Alright.
next.
Bye, sir.
Fall down, commit suicide.
And your time is up. SyaMing, it was so close.
What was the last one?
Fall from a height.
Hi.
Okay, it is now Team Hotties' turn. Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are ready. We are ready.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1, start.
Choking.
Yes, that's correct. Next.
Back pain. Slight sprain. Back sprain.
No, that's not the correct number to call. Flight was the word. Alright, yes, you call your mother next.
It took me a while. You're swimming. You're drowning. 995. Hello.
Correct, next.
You're pregnant. You're pregnant.
Correct, next.
You're walking. You have a headache. You have a slight headache. A migraine. A headache. You're about to die. head pain, brain tumor, you're woozy, you're drunk, hungover, drunk. Pass. Oh, you're pregnant again. No, yes, pregnancy, food poisoning. Pass. Your butt itchy. Your butt itchy.
Gorilla symptoms.
Rashes.
Yes, correct.
You're dying. You're passed out, unconscious.
I'm sorry, your time is up. You didn't get unconscious, which is half of it right, but that doesn't count. But still, you guys did a very good job. You guys did a pretty good job.
Why is that so easy?
Yeah, that's so easy. It wasn't easy. You're just bad at guessing.
So we've come to the end of Shut Up, it's charades. But before we move on, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit more about the emergency scenarios that we encountered just now. So first we had choking. This is an emergency because it occurs when breathing is blocked by a constricted throat. So prolonged choking may lead to respiratory distress or even cardiac arrest. Next, we had childbirth. So typically mothers will already be checked into the hospital when this happens, but in the rare case that they're not, and it happens, you have to call 995 because it's an emergency, and we need to ensure the safe delivery of the baby, as well as the care for the mother. Next, we have unconsciousness due to lightning shock. So the injury depends on the intensity of the current, tissue resistance, and duration of contact. Very small currents may produce a light tingling sensation. However, large currents result in tissue damage and may trigger abnormal heart rhythms or even cardiac arrest.
Abnormal.
Alright guys, so we've actually come to the end of the game show. So we're going to tally up your scores and we're going to see who would get the forfeit.
We're confident.
I think it's close.
I think it's close. Team Hotties is confident.
Actually, let's not reveal it now. Let's reveal it at the forfeit.
Hey, you know what? Not scared. We're not scared.
Welcome to the part of the game show you've all been waiting for. This is the forfeit. So the winner of What's the Emergency is none other than Team Hotties! Congratulations! Team SyaMing, you're doing the forfeit. I'm sorry. But hey, I hope at least you had fun today and learned and understood a little bit more about what's an emergency and what isn't.
I didn't have fun.
By the way, guys, don't you find this place very familiar? It's because we shot our SCDF music video here last year.
Over here!
If it's no emergency and there's no danger to your life, call 1-777-995.
Tell you, all these challenge videos are rigged. Since the first day I've been in SGAG, right? I've lost all challenge videos. All these challenge videos are rigged. Since the first day I've been in SGAG, right? I've lost all challenge videos.
You had the power to answer the questions correctly.
You dragged me down, SyaMing! You dragged me down!
It's not rigged. So the two of you can see there are some balloons above you, right? So these balloons are filled with some very exciting surprises in there.
Confetti.
I'm going to be inviting Maddie and Siraj to pick two of these balloons.
I picked Siraj.
They picked their own victims, I'm sorry. So it looks like Team Hotties have chosen their balloons. Are you guys ready to pop it?
Yeah!
Team SyaMing, please brace yourselves in 3, 2, 1.
It got on my face! Is it on my face? Is it on my face?
It's on your face. Why did SyaMing not get much?
It's on his back! You're so stupid!
You shouldn't have gone forward. So we've come to the end of our game show, What's the Emergency? Look at our losers, they've just finished their forfeit. Y'all look great.
No!
Actually, SyaMing, you don't even look like you had a forfeit. You're so clean from the front.
That's because Manny is so lousy at poking
You were
the balloons.
dodging.
Mind your own business.
Okay, but since the two of you lost, why don't you guys get the honors of doing our closing today?
No, Shah, you do. You can do it, Shah. Just do the camera and say.
Okay. Anyways, we hope you all know what's an emergency and what's not an emergency. So, if it's no emergency and there's no danger to your life, call 1-777-995.
Okay,
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye!
Okay, thanks, bye.